Hey, what's going on? It's Bill Burr, and it's time for the Thursday afternoon, just before Friday, Monday morning podcast. And I'm just checking in on you. Checking in on you. I need your help, man. I need your help. Guess what I have? I have the iPhone 7. Ooh! Well, what are you going to Comic-Con, Bill? What do you got? What do you got all the latest technology for? I'll tell you why. I was fucking making some goddamn fucking potatoes, and I had my fucking iPhone to the side on the sink, and water splashed around, and it got in it. Got in it somehow, and then the thing just went, oh, and just fucking shut off. Right as I realized it, I thought the fucking countertops, well, I didn't see it. I fucking set it down it was in a rush, fucking, peeling potatoes like a fucking goddamn Mick. I don't know what the fuck I was doing, and I looked over. I'd washed a couple dishes, and I always lose sight of where my phone is. It was near the sink, and there was water from, those pots and pans and stuff sprays, and it was just sitting in a fucking puddle. And my wife was just like, shut it off. Throw it in a bag of rice. It was like MASH without a happy ending, and the thing just fucking died. And I didn't save any of my contacts. I had zero phone numbers. I lost all my photos and all my video for my European run, my trip down to Amalfi. I lost fucking everything, all kinds of shit. I lost a picture of my fucking Ludwig drum kit when I played at the Roxy. The shit that I lost, I didn't even want to fucking think about it. And, but you know what? Most of it I forget anyways. It's like all that clutter that you got in your fucking house, all the magazines you're saving, you're never going to go back to them. If somebody actually snuck in your house and took half of it, other than the space, you wouldn't miss it, right? So this is my thing. I know a lot of you guys are thinking, well, Bill, why don't you just put it on the iCloud? And it's because, I don't even know if I said this because I had to start this fucking thing twice. Yeah, I don't want somebody at fucking, I just don't want somebody else having my shit. I mean, is that so? What? Can you fucking imagine like back in the day if somebody... Older people, you remember when you had your little black book, all your fucking phone numbers? Remember all your family photos, your slides? Can you imagine if some corporation, we'll hold on to these. You'd be like, fuck you will, you weirdo. What are you doing with them? So, and the reason why I never backed them up to my computer is because I could never figure out how to do it. I mean, I Googled it and all that shit. It says go in the iPhone section of your iTunes, click on the info fucking tab. I have no fucking idea where it is. I've looked up on all these things. There's no video of it. There's all this shit. Hey, how to go iPhone to iPad, ass to fucking mouth. They got everything except how for me to put my fucking phone numbers in the contact book, which I could do a few phones ago. I know you guys think I'm a fucking moron. I know you think I can't read. I know you think I suck at reading out loud. And you know what? You're right. But I'm not at the age where I used to know how to do shit. Now I don't. Okay, give me a little bit of credit. I'm only 48 years old. I'm not 78, 88. That's when that shit creeps on. Okay, I knew how to do this shit. It used to be fucking easy. You used to do it automatically. You just fucking plug it in, and then all your fucking numbers were on your computer. Now they've made it really fucking difficult. And the amount of times I just thought, just give in, man. Put it on the cloud. Let the ghost of Steve Jobs handle it. Fuck that guy. There's a reason why God took him so early. He needed to fucking slap him around first. Okay? He needed to yank that fucking turtleneck right up over his head. Jesus Christ, Bill, the man is dead. He had children. I don't give a fuck. I can't figure this out. Okay? So people have to get hurt. Okay? Oh, that felt good. So if anybody knows where the fucking goddamn fucking info tab is, in the iPhone section of fucking iTunes, and can explain to me how the fuck I can save my own phone numbers. I actually went into Barnes & Nobles. It's a bookstore, everybody, for anybody under the age of 40. They used to sell books. They still do. And they're, oh my God, what a collection of fucking human beings that are in that place. The last of the last. The last of the book readers, right? Like the last of the blacksmiths, the last of the people with the crank start fucking cars, last of the Mohicans, right? Last person to take a shit in CBGBs before they turned it into a John fucking Varvatos. All right? I gave you so many examples, I can't remember what the fuck I was talking about, but all I know is I need your help, okay? I don't know. I went to the fucking Barnes and Nobles. Or is it Barnes and Noble? I don't even know. Once I see Barnes, I'm like, yeah, that's it. What is it? Benny Barnes? The guy's a fucking drug dealer. He's either in jail or he's hiding. That's Nicky Barnes. I don't fucking know. Benny Barnes. Who the fuck was Benny Barnes? Was that one of the cats on Top Cat? That wasn't John Leguizamo. It was Benny Blanco. Benny Blanco from the Bronx. Who the fuck was Benny Barnes? He was somebody. That's too cool a name to not have been somebody. That is somebody. Anyways, we'll get back to that one. I'll look that one up later if I still know how to fucking turn my computer on. God knows on the new operating system. Maybe that changed. So I walk into this fucking bookstore. And I walk up to this woman, who's just like one of these people who probably she's the one who should be running the country. All right? But she's, but she's not going to do it because she's a good person, because she probably doesn't like telling people what to do. She probably doesn't feel qualified. All right? Unlike those two complete fucking psychos can you imagine if the two of them had a kid? If Trump fucked Hillary, what would come out of that fucking pre-presidential snatch? I can't even fucking imagine the lack of feeling. It would have black eyes. Whatever it had. And you'd look over and it would be sitting on the swing just staring at you, and you would be fucking horrified. So much of this has to do with the fact that I can't upload my contacts. All right. So don't take it too personally. You know what's great is today, the amount of fucking phone numbers. I got to tell you, having not used the iCloud, and the only fucking number that I knew other than mine was my wife's. That's it. I knew nobody else's. I'm trying to think if there's even like a commercial on TV. What's that one? Hate. That fucking phone number. The 77's at Carmel. I know that one. It's a car service in New York, I believe. I don't know if they're still around. I think they are. Those are like the only ones that I fucking knew. But I mean, I got like a fucking, I swear to God, I feel like I got 100 phone numbers back already. Let's go into the old fucking iPhone 7, which for some reason you got to buy this umbilical cord in order to, this little mini umbilical cord that's $10. $10 for this little fucking thing that you're going to lose. If you're like me, I mean, I've probably bought 15 fucking chargers for every phone that I have. I always lose them. I always leave them. And those things are actually, they're long enough. They're like an emaciated garter snake. I mean, with a big fucking head. You know what I mean? Like, I shouldn't be losing those. Forget about this little thing. I mean, I don't think it's longer than an inch. So the problem is that now with the new ones, I guess when you charge them, you can't listen to your music, which of course is just a major problem for everybody, including me. Forget about all these political prisoners around the world. Forget about the children that sew together your flashy fucking clothes. Let's talk about how us in the first world can now not plug our phones and charge them while listening to our music. Okay? I know it's a first world problem, but of course it is. I live in a first world. Jesus fucking Christ. Let me see how many fucking contacts I have already. I put that guy's name in wrong. Gotta fucking fix that one. I've just been obsessed all fucking day long. All day long, just everybody who... I had to take every call. Like, once you lose all your contacts, you don't know who the fuck's calling you. It's like, Jesus, I gotta call this guy. What if this is the guy calling from the thing? What if something amazing is going to happen, And it's just the same old bullshit fucking phone calls. Let's see here. All right, done. All right, then you hit this. So the new thing about this one is it's fucking waterproof, which is great. Oh, by the way, if you want to get there's a Belkin Lightning 3.5 meter adapter, Belkin. They're $15. And if you get one of those, you can charge it and listen to your music at the same time. So they have filled the void. The proverbial void created. Was it done on purpose? When we return. All right, so let's see what I got here. How many fucking phone numbers do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what? I'm going to hit pause. I'm going to count these fuckers and let you know. All right, I'm back. Quick count. 113 phone numbers recovered. In fucking in 24 hours. That ain't bad. I'll get another 100 tomorrow. But there are some that I'm just like, fuck, I'm never going to get that guy's number. You know what I mean? You got to, when you lose all your numbers, there's like, rather than just trying to get to everybody, you got to have hubs. You got to be like, all right, this guy, he can give me 5. Okay, and that one of those 5 will lead to another 5. And the thing is, you can only hit each person up for about 5 numbers. Every once in a while, you find a fucking sweetheart, which I did, and she'll give you a zillion of them. My wife gave me a zillion. The woman that I put the Patrice O'Neill benefit together with, she gave me a bunch. And I'll just kind of keep going and going and going and going as we get this thing together. But I lost all the photos, and you know what? I think I'm all right with it. Whatever. You know what? I got him up here, man. Got him up here. The greatest hard drive ever, man. Your brain. I keep threatening to get a flip phone again, but I can't because everybody is just, when you run your own fucking business, even if that is shit jokes and everything, and people are sending you emails and you have to sign shit and scan shit, at some point you got to have one of these. And I also love having all this fucking music on it. I really do. Oh, that's another thing, too. When I plugged my new fucking iPhone in, I lost like half my music. How does that happen? I don't know. Is it in the cloud? Is it on the stars? Where the fuck did all my music go? I had every fucking AC/DC album. Now I have like 4. Where the fuck did they go? Oh, I know. I'll call somebody up at iTunes, and I'm sure I'll get them on the phone shortly, and they'll help me out with it. Fucking hostile cunts. You can't get to anybody. You know what? Must be what it really fucking feels like as you grow older. Is you just feel the world cares less and less about you. You're just like this old horse ready for the glue factory, and then we can't make any money off this guy. This guy can't carry anything, man. Fuck him. And you're just sitting there, well, why can't I get anybody on the phone? I know, it's fucking morbid as shit, but I can't get my phone numbers. It'll be fucking hilarious as if you went country to country. What's your biggest fucking problem? And, or like neighborhood to neighborhood. You know what I mean? All this Black Lives Matter shit, and I'm fucking sitting here. I can't get my fucking phone numbers to sync with my contacts. It's people with diseases. There's war-torn countries. And I am throwing literally at a 48-year-old man having a fucking shit fit because I can't get all these fucking people's. And what's funny is pretty much at this point, I have everybody's phone number. I got all my friends. I got all my family, pretty much. I got all of that, and I got my business contacts. And I don't know. You know what's the worst thing about losing all your numbers is you lose all those do not answer ones. Fucking psycho. Don't pick up, all of those ones. Jesus Christ. And I have to pick up. I'm one of those, I got to pick up. I'm like, oh. What if this is Steven Spielberg and he's doing a reboot of E.T. and he wants me to play E.T. He wants me to fucking crouch down, and I'd fucking do it too. I'd do it. I don't give a shit. You want to stick me in a fucking movie? Go, whatever the fuck you need me to do there, Stevie. You want me to sling the mud around as I'm looking at a volcano? Is there some flying saucer playing some fucking music? I will do that in oh, that's the lead. I never understood that movie, Close Encounters. I wanted to see it so bad when I was a kid. When I finally saw it, I was just like, that's it? That was the fucking movie? That really looked hastily put together. You know what I mean? Like, I don't maybe I got to watch it again. Maybe I'm just a football watching fucking moron. But when I watched that movie and Richard Dreyfuss is just sitting there, like listening to this, whatever, it was like a Simon Says, but it was a flying saucer going like beep, boop, boop, beep, beep, beep. And he's going like, wait a minute, man, wait a minute. And he's throwing like fucking mud at this volcano. And somehow he gets it. He gets what the fuck's going on. And I don't even remember the end of the movie. You know what? I don't remember most. Where the fuck do I get off criticizing a movie? Having never made one, right? Like that, like being the director and the creative force. I never fucking did that shit. And I can't even remember how it ends. That's not going to stop me from criticizing it. I didn't like it. 2 freckled thumbs down. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. There's a lot of fucking movies that have done really well that I just don't understand. There's the classics like Chariots of Fire. I don't know who the fuck that was for, but when I sit down and I saw that movie, I could literally smell the house of the person that liked that movie. Because I had a paper route, and I knew what those kinds of people smelled like. You know what I mean? The heat was going to be on too high, and it was going to have that musty smell of someone beginning to die. You know that there is an old person odor. And it's you ever meet somebody who's like almost your age and they already have it, and you're just looking at them like, do they realize they're already dying? I don't. It's the smell of decay. You know, how does that happen? I mean, Jesus Christ, that's like a fucking car. If you don't start it up every day, I don't know. Is that what happens? I don't fucking know. All I know is I'm not the brightest guy. I mean, I can't even upload my contacts onto my fucking computer. But I know after this podcast, I will be able to, because I've reached out to you, the common man, the person, the common lady on Twitter. And you know what I love about you guys? I know, you're going to teach me how to do it, but you're going to, hey, you stupid freckled fuck, but blah, blah, blah. You're going to give me all, and I don't give a shit. I will glide through those insults to get to this information. I've already wasted a fucking hour of my life trying to figure out how to do this to avoid being in this exact same fucking situation. I was actually, when I was at the fucking iCloud store there, whatever, iTunes store, the Apple store, right? I fucking go in there. Let's see if one of our geniuses, they literally say it with a straight face, one of these geniuses can figure out. But who? I can't figure out how to do it. So in my world, I guess they are a genius. So this guy was cool as shit. He goes, did you store anything on the iCloud? And I go, well, not on purpose. I might have clicked something by accident, and we just were just sitting there. He goes, well, click on this. Wait a few seconds. He's like, no, nothing in there. Well, maybe your photos. Maybe save a few photos. Click on that. And I'm like, nothing. He goes, no, wait a second. Just wait a second. See if something comes up. Yep, nothing there. And he goes, how come you don't use the iCloud? And I go, it's fucking creepy to me. He goes, well, it's a really safe, totally secure system. I go, yeah, until it isn't. He goes, yeah, I know.